Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be testing out some new drugstore makeup. Let's just do new, shall we? I had these in my cart for a while at Ulta, you guys, right when they first released, and then I didn't like pull the trigger. I wanted to add a gift card that I've had for like ever and hadn't used, and I kept forgetting it was in my car, and it's a whole thing. I finally ordered them and they came a few days ago and I wanted to give them a shot, but they're like new, you know? New is in like they didn't launch yesterday, but they've been out for maybe like a month. So anyway, what's on today's agenda? I'm pretty excited. NYX had some new launches and I've already seen these come to like Walgreens, which means, you know, they've passed Ulta. They're in like the normal drugstore display, which means, yeah, they've at least been out for a month. So it's the Fat Oil Slick Click Shiny Lip Balm, basically. I got one of these shades and then I don't know what compelled me to get this, just to try it, I think, which is the Duck Plumping Lip Gloss from NYX. I've already tried this on, you guys. I'll show you what it looks like on, but I probably won't keep it on for very long. Don't know if I'm gonna love that. Then I picked up the L'Oreal True Match Serum Concealer, Radiant Serum Concealer. I am so excited to test this, you guys. I really hope this works for me. I love the True Match line and I love a serum concealer. I also love a radiant concealer too. And we're gonna do a wear test on this bad boy. I wanna see how this looks. I hope it becomes one of my favorites and a more affordable radiant concealer option. So yes, we'll do a wear test on this. Milani had two new releases. They had the Color Fetish Hydrating Lip Stain. I didn't plan the eye look around the lip stain, but I wanted to leave this one on. I might do it, I don't know. And then I'm really excited for this. This is the Cheek Kiss Cream Bronzer from Milani. Why they didn't launch these sooner with all of the cream bronzers that came out in 2022 and 2023, and as popular as the Cheek Kiss formula was for the blush, why did they wait so long? I don't know. L'Oreal dropped the Panorama Mascara, which is bigger eye look, voluminous, corner to corner, panoramic volume. Yes, love me a volumizing mascara. And then Makeup Revolution launched their highlighter. And yeah, I happen to be a really big fan of Makeup Revolution highlighters. Probably my favorite product from Makeup Revolution. So you guys, let's just get into it. So let's start off with this concealer, you guys. It comes in 22 different shades, which I feel like is fairly decent for L'Oreal. And in a concealer, I don't know L'Oreal to like skimp out on the shades necessarily. It's supposed to visibly depuff eye bags, helps iron out fine lines, lightweight, crease resistant, infused with 1.5% hyaluronic acid, plus caffeine to provide 24-hour hydration and all-day wear. This does retail for $15.99. I have mine in the shade Light C2, so I think it's just light cool too. Whoa. I want to say this is probably the most interesting like doe foot applicator I have. I have some pointed ones like this, but I don't think they're as pointed as this or as flat. This is a big flat surface. Kind of nice. All right, let's go into the left side. Oh wow, that is lightweight. It's basically like the Lancome Serum Concealer. Of course, they're owned by the same company, so it would be nice if I could recommend an alternative to that was less expensive, because the Lancome Serum Concealer that came out this year, one of my favorite concealers right now, plus one of my favorite launches for 2023. I'm interested to see, like, did they make the exact same formula? I feel like this is also a good shade match too. I think that's pretty light coverage. Let's try and build it up and see if I can't like cover some of this darkness under this eye right here. I feel like my eyes are getting darker and darker and harder to conceal the darkness. Oh, goodness gracious, just lovely. It's nice, it doesn't look too heavy or cakey. I wanna see how it wears, of course. The Lancome, I go in ham on. Like I will lay that under my whole under eye and it never dries out on me, but still offers me like light to medium coverage. I told you guys, I am absolutely hoping this is the more affordable option. I think that one did a really nice job on the right eye where I'm not as dark. I think it's really pretty. It's honestly just unoffensive. It's so lightweight, but it's pretty medium coverage. Pretty much exactly what I look for in a concealer. Probably is the same exact formulation, which excites me very, very much. Let me throw on this one for you guys and I'll keep it on while I'm powdering. It says on the top here, the sticker says Extreme. Extreme Sensation, Duck Plump. This is in Strike a Rose. Just a nice kind of pinky mauve shade, but this feels like legitimately that I rubbed a jalapeno all over my lips. This shade is gorgeous. Really, really pretty. I can't say that it actually did anything. Like, I don't know if it plumped my lips, but it definitely felt like I just rubbed that jalapeno right on it. I don't have any other plumper in my collection that does this. I want to say most of my plumpers that I've held onto are the minty kind of plumping kind, but this is the kind where if like you get it on your tongue accidentally, Like I kind of feel it right now. So anyway, this is really extreme, you guys. If you're not into an extreme plumping product, you wouldn't like this. I'm gonna just go on a limb and say. I love the high shine, I love the color. The formula feels really, really good. Not sticky, not heavy, you know, it doesn't feel like goopy. I like the formula. Again, I was just wearing it around the house last night and it was pretty, but it hurt. I just went and powdered my face. I don't think it gets more intense as it sits on my lips. I think it stays the same level of intensity. In fact, like it has a plateau. Like it gets as hot as it's gonna get and then it kind of goes down and then eventually fades off. I don't know if that helps you guys. Not a sticky formula at all. Comes off so easily. It's really comfortable. I feel like this is what their lip oils should have been. Just kind of softer like this. The lip oils I feel like are a little bit on the sticky side. Let's go into this color fetish because I may want to end with the Fat Oil Slick. Yeah, I think I want to end with the balm. So Milani dropped the hydrating lip stain for their color fetish line. This one is in the shade Rose Rising. Yes, Rose Rising, 130. This one comes in 6 different shades. It retails for $13.99. All of them are like pretty intense. This is supposed to be a dusty rose. I feel like this one is like the least vibrant. But we've known Milani to come out with more vibrant shades and then drop like nudes later on. So maybe, depending upon the popularity of this, that is what they will end up doing. This is kind of one of those like teardrop shaped applicators. I'm afraid to swatch this and stain myself, but we're gonna do it. Very lightweight formula. Kind of smells like vanilla. Are you guys like that? You just sniff all the lip products. This reminds me, oh no. Okay, there's your stain. This reminds me of those L'Oreal glossy lip balm serum things. I'm gonna pop up a picture here. They also stain, but they also remain glossy. That's what these remind me of. I wanna say they retail for a relatively similar price point. I think these are more high shine than those are. And I have one of those remaining in my collection, but I've had 2 before. Really love that formula. But this feels even more comfortable, even more high shine and more glossy. I actually didn't expect this to be as glossy when I put this on. This feels really hydrating. I don't know, Milani just does it, don't they? I could see a lot of people really loving the nude line if they end up dropping it in these. All right, let's go into the Cheek Kiss Cream Bronzer. I feel like this is gonna get a ton of hype. This comes in 4 shades. The Fair to Light is in Hey Honey. And I feel like all of these have a little bit of warmth to them. This retails for $12.99. It's supposed to be a lightweight, ultra blendable cream bronzer with a buildable soft matte finish that's never orange. Okay, that's their claim. I would love for it to be a very neutral, affordable option, or more affordable, I guess. I mean, Makeup Revolution already did this and we all loved that formula. But Milani deserves a turn. This feels a lot like their blushes without the radiance. It's a nice shade. I feel like it does have a teeny bit of warmth though. Not like fully neutral, but it says never orange. So which brush are we gonna use? I'm just gonna use one of my Refer 04 brushes. Yes, we're doing Refer with Drugstore. I don't care. I feel like this is one of my favorite like bronzer brushes that I have right here. And I'm just going to lightly tap it. I can't see how they would mess this formula up unless it was too orange. All right, so I think my initial thoughts here that the line looked warm still stands. I definitely think this is a warm bronzer. Maybe not like too orange, but I wouldn't say like never orange like they claim. And recently I've been reaching for a ton more neutral bronzers. Not like gray, like a contour, but just almost without any warmth in it whatsoever. Those have been the ones that I've just been loving so much recently. So I don't know. I feel like this is like good for the summertime, and this matches my eye look, not the lip look, but it has warmth. So it's not too orange, but it's not zero orange. I feel like this lip product is totally gonna stain me. Look how beautiful it is. So comfortable. Pretty straightforward formula, you guys. Like nothing frilly about it. Very easy to blend, not lifting anything up. It's not doing anything funny. It's just easy, but it's just so warm. It's so warm, you guys. I'm sorry. See, I would probably put this away until spring or summertime because right now I'm just not grabbing for warmth quite like this. And I just don't believe that they took all the orange out. So anyway, I'm gonna go into my Essence Pure Nude Shimmery Rose Blush and just throw this on really quickly. So far, I thought this was gonna be my least favorite thing. That's how these try-ons go. I was not expecting this to be as shiny and hydrating as this is. I feel like this is my favorite thing that I've tested so far. I mean, maybe besides the concealer, but this is amazing. And I love this color too. Like, this is a beautiful fair-skinned color. I'm gonna recommend this the most. We gotta try this on, and I'm just gonna end with this one because that's what I committed to. So I'm gonna take it off. I'm not taking it off. Look at it. It said, oh, you're gonna try and take me off? No, you're not. Well, that was me taking it off as much as I can. It's not coming off, folks. Milani does a really good job with their lip products. They really, really do. Like, I have to give it to them. I'm almost never disappointed in the lip products that I test from Milani. Just brought my mirror closer because we're gonna test out this mascara. So it looks like they have a waterproof version and then a washable one. And I don't know which one I picked up. I wanna say I got the washable one. Already has a ton of reviews that they imported, or, you know, that many people have tried it. I just don't believe it. 635 reviews with 4.6 stars on the Ulta website. It does come in 3 shades: black, black brown, and then blackest black. And I always get mine in the blackest black. It retails for $15.99. It's really on par for L'Oreal's prices. This literally doesn't say washable or waterproof anywhere on it. It says it's a volumizing mascara that is clump, flake, and smudge resistant for up to 24-hour wear. The multi-level bristle brush easily grabs each lash inner to outer corner for even application from root to tip. Again, like, fairly decent reviews on this. But I'm pretty much down to try any L'Oreal mascara. I don't love them all, but there's a lot of them that I do like. This is very, very lightweight. I always like to mention that. Basically feels like air. I like the packaging though. I really am into a standard fat mascara. It's just, I think it's easy for me to hold. The telescopic lift is funny. The wand is funny. I just think sometimes those are super gimmicky. Like, you don't need that in a mascara for it to perform well. This is my kind of bristle. So this is a molded plastic. These are hard bristles. Pretty standard for what a good volumizing mascara, in my opinion's wand, looks like. All right, you guys, I'm going into the right eye. Here we go.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view.
All right, that's one coat. What do you guys think? I actually really like it. Immediately, I feel as though it's pigmented, not overly clumpy, not a hard formula to work with. I felt like it gripped my lashes decently. It's depositing good pigmentation. Like, it's pretty nice. It's pretty intense. The wand is very easy to work with. Kind of just building up the outer corner a tiny bit. I actually think it's really pretty. I am more critical as it pertains to volumizing mascaras than, say, a lengthening one. My personal mascara preference is something that's tacky, that really grips the lashes well, deposits a ton of pigmentation, gives me volume, and emphasizes the length that I already have. The benefit or bonus to a mascara is that it's a little bit of a thicker, like, tackier formula, so it feels like it curls my lashes a little bit. That's kind of what I like. So for me personally, this is a very easy formula to work with. It's also a nice one. I don't know, I just really like this. But if you guys are into a less dramatic lash, I don't think you would love it, but I don't think you would hate it. I'm gonna start saying this in my videos from now on in case there are ever any viewers that are new to watching my video. Mascara, like foundation, very, very personal. I do want to do a wear test on this because I'm going to test whether or not it's flake resistant or smudge proof. So at least I can say that about it. And we're also going to do the wear test on the concealer as well. So we might as well do that. Anyway, let's throw this on now and then we're going to throw the highlighter on. So this NYX Fat Oil Slick Click Vegan Lip Balm is $11. Everyone is coming out with their version of this since Tarte, which is kind of crazy that Tarte is the one that started it and everyone else is duping. Right now it comes in 12 different shades. I actually think it's a really good shade range. It looks like some neutrals and oranges. They have clear, deeper colors. It's supposed to be a pigmented balm that provides 12 hours of juicy hydration for all day comfort. I don't know about that. It already has 246 reviews with 4.7 stars. And I have mine in the shade That's Major. Nothing new, it's just the click up kind, except this click is intense. Like, You better have some elbow grease for this one. For a minute there, I thought my clicker was broken. That's how hard this is to click. Just thought I would mention that. Let's throw this little bad boy on. Of all the ones that I've tried that are in this style, I want to say this one has like a berry scent to it, and it's gotta be my favorite scented. You know, not like vanilla, where I feel like the ones from Tarte are kind of vanilla-y. I think even the ones from About Face are, but I feel like this one tastes a little bit berry. It says it's sheer, but I feel like this has more pigment than just being sheer. Let me do a swatch on the back of my hand. I also really like this color, like a purpley mauve, if I had to guess, but I'll read the description. That's what it looks like. It's not as intense as Tarte. Like, this is shiny, but it's not like goopy. And it's definitely not as thick as the ones from About Face. It's definitely more thick than the ones from Flower Beauty that are like this. This one's just like a really nice balance. I'm enjoying this one and this one right now, like quite a bit. That's Major is a mid-tone mauve. Let's go into this one from Makeup Revolution, the highlighter. Whoa, it's got 1 review with 1 star. This comes in 5 different shades. I picked up mine in Diamond Glow, which is an icy silver glow. They don't go super deep. It says, skin glow like it's golden hour with the Makeup Revolution Beam Bright Highlighters, a luxurious silky powder that melts into the skin like a liquid. The unique fluid formula creates a soft luminous glow to the dimension of the skin. What is the review? Hello. Very dry. I will stick with Rare Beauty highlighter. Overall, not a fan of any of this brand. Lesson learned. Okay, fair enough. It retails for $12. Oh, okay. It's called the Beam Bright. Now that I'm seeing it, Beam Bright highlighter, and it says Silk Touch highlighter right here on the sticker, which Rare Beauties are called the Silky Touch highlighter. So here we go. I don't know why I did not catch this before. They're trying to create their version of the Rare Beauty Silky Touch highlighters. Got it. Now I'm keyed in. It's pretty, but I get what they're saying. It definitely feels on the dry side. Like, it does not feel like the Rare Beauty ones at all. Like, I don't know if you guys can kind of see that, but like, they make such better formulas than this. This looks, why is there I literally just pulled a hair. No, I pulled a hair out from the product itself. Like, I had to pull it out, not on top. It's not my hair. And it left like an indentation where the hair was laying. That's gross. That's enough of that right there. I'm still gonna put it on, but I don't mind if it's a little bit chalky. It's pretty. If you were trying to copy Rare Beauty, go back, start again. The Silk Touch highlighter. It's pretty and it's intense. I told you guys at the very beginning of this, I feel like Makeup Revolution does such a good job normally on their highlighters. I don't understand why you're creating a dupe that is so dry. So yeah, I don't know guys. Overall, I like the way that it looks on my skin, but pulling the hair out, yes, it's a little bit drier. You can get that from Rare Beauty. Hers retail for $20, I think, and these retail for $12, but I feel like Makeup Revolution has other highlighters that are better than this, so that's just my personal opinion. I'm just going to end it here, you guys. I want to say that these 2 lip products are freaking amazing. I could see myself really enjoying this. So far, really loving the mascara. You know, I could take or leave kind of the rest at this point. Was hoping that this was a little bit more neutral since they kind of promised us not to be overly orange. But anyway, you guys, we're going to do a wear test, so I will do some check-ins on my phone. It's a little bit of a dreary day, but I'll try and do it in natural light for you guys, like throughout the day, middle of the day, to see how the concealer is wearing. So far, it looks really delightful. Nothing, you know, not doing anything funny, pretty straightforward. The one thing that I don't think that it does is kind of fill in the hollows of my eyes. My favorite concealers that kind of have like a little bit of silicone in them, they tend to do that. I don't think this one does. So that's the only real distinction that I can kind of tell right now. So anyway, you guys, I will see you guys back here at the end of the night. We'll do a check-in on mascara and concealer. Welcome back, you guys. It's 7 p.m. so it's about 9 hours later. I promised you that I would jump back in here and I would do an update on the concealer and the mascara. I'm a little sad to say that I don't think the concealer is as hydrating as the Lancome one. I think it's a little tiny bit thicker in consistency. I kept driving home the point that it was very similar, very light coverage, but also I built it up, which I don't typically do. I think it's more light coverage unless you do, and I think the Lancome offers a little bit more coverage with just one layer. I have more lines on this eye, so I definitely noticed it really sinking into my fine lines there. I think it's a good alternative. I still like the Lancome Serum Concealer better, but I think for a drugstore option, this is really good. The only thing I would say is just go in with one layer. It's not thick in consistency. It's not overly drying. I just think it sank in a tiny bit because I added 2 layers, which I don't really like to do. I don't like to build a concealer if I can help it. So I feel like this is just more light coverage. That's kind of what you can expect from it. But I still think that it's very beautiful. I could see myself reaching for this if I'm looking for something light quite a bit. Now the mascara, it didn't flake, it didn't smudge, it didn't transfer, it didn't do anything funny. I really enjoy this mascara. I mean, that's pretty much all I can say. It actually held up really, really well, better than some of my more high-end mascaras. So I'm quite a fan of it. And that's really all she wrote. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm out of here and I hope to catch you all in the next one. Bye.